Hi, everybody. It's Marie from Made by MD, and it's Monday, the start of the week. I thought I'd jump on here during the day, say hello to anybody that's out there watching or comes on. Um, let's see. I'm trying to see if anybody comes on I have the Facebook page open and it's already been 30 seconds. The one page came on, but not the other one. So I'm just going to give it a second and you can just look at my pretty face. Just kidding. No. I hope everybody has a good week, and that's why I started to come on Mondays. I think I will do a Facebook Live on Mondays around 1:30 Mountain Standard Time, and that'll start off our week pretty good because a lot of people do uh, Facebook Lives on Mondays around 5 p.m. and 7 o'clock or something, and so I just thought maybe it'd be too many people on at one time. So I'm going to start doing mine Mondays at 1:30 Mountain Standard Time. And I might pick a Wednesday or a Thursday to do another one. So we'll just see how it goes. All right, I am going to show you the card that we're going to make. And it's from Sending Smiles is the name of the stamp set that we are going to use, and I'm going to make 3 cards, the exact same cards, just using 3 different colors. So let's get to it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so here's the one that I had originally made with the fresh phasia. I don't know if I can turn my light to make it better. Let's see. I don't know. Can you see the stitching? Oh, good, you can. In the way right there. Oops, that way. There you go. Okay. So I already have the stamp sets that I used. It's called, oh, that is too much of a glare, huh? There you go. Sending Smiles. And it does have dies to go with it, but I didn't use the dies. The sentiment that I'm going to use in the inside of the card says, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. And I used it from Charming Sentiments, which is a $1,000,000 achiever, Lisa Curcio, I think is how you say her name. She's the one that created that stamp set. And then I used a die called Stitched Greenery, and it is one die that you just run it through on your cardstock, and it comes out like this. And I've already done it on all 3 of the cards that we're going to make, and that's what it looks like on the piece of paper when you run it through the cardstock, I should say. When you run it through the die machine, embossing die machine. I'm sorry. I got a little distracted by the phone call that's coming in on my computer. So, and again, that is called Stitched Greenery Die. So, and I wrote this all in the instructions or description on this card. And let's see. So we can put this over here. So put that over there. Okay, so for our first one, we have a piece of thick white cardstock, and it is 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2. So I already did that. Where is my bone folder? Here's my bone folder. And I'm going to do that. And put that aside, and then I have a piece of just white cardstock, and it's 2x4. So we are going to start with the stem, and this is soft succulent I'm using. And what you want to do is, with the photopolymer stamps, you want to use a piercing mat so that you get a nice smooth stamp, evenly colored stamp on your piece of paper. And because I stamped birthday wishes on the bottom, I'm going to stamp over here to the side, and this is actually going to go on the piercing mat. You could either put a piece of scrap paper there, or a sticky note or something, or you can just let it go on your mat, which is what I do most of the time. So I'm going to punch this down, I'm going to stamp this, and then put that over here so that we can clean it. And that's not bad. It's just a little tiny piece that would have gotten in there, so that's not a problem. And then now we're going to do our big flower. And let's do the fresh freesia first. So let me get my fresh freesia out here. So I'll put that right there. And then for this, you want to try to get the stem in the middle right there. It's kind of hard because I didn't want to get my top of my head in the camera view there so that you can see my head. Clean this off really quick. That way we can use it again. And then we are going to use this small petal right here in Fresh Freesia. And this is the little one that's on the bottom here. And it's kind of hard to see because I'm over here with I don't want to get my head in the way. So let's color that one, clean that one, and then we'll do the middles. Sorry if my head is in the middle of the camera here. And you can see these right through these stamps. They're clear, which is why I like them a lot. Okay, and then we're gonna put best wishes on the front here. There we go. Not too bad. And then we are going to use some dimensionals and put it on we're doing fresh freesia, not soft succulent. There we go. They stick together. And this one, these are quick and easy cards that you can just bam, bam, bam. Cut all your paper first and have your stamps lined up, and oh yeah, that one went through. Have your paper and your stamps all lined up. Excuse me. You can get probably 25 of these done in no time. If you're looking for a bunch of birthday cards or thank you cards or maybe not a wedding invitation. Let's make sure that this card is the right way. Okay, it is. And then this goes on here. And then I have my little handmade by Marie with Made by MD. So there's the fresh freesia one. Okay. And now we're going to make the soft succulent one, which I'm curious to see how this one looks because the greenery on here is, the stems are soft succulent. So let's get a piece of the cardstock, and I'm just going to do it over. I guess it would help if I had some ink on it, right? Hello. A little bit. There we go. And I'm going to flip that over and do it again because I got some green on the bottom. So let me wipe this off. There. It's a very delicate stamp. So let's see if we can do this again. Here we go. My fingers and everything else will be green by the time I'm done. So now we can do soft succulent flower. And we will do that. We might end up with too much green. Clean that off. And then we have our little green flower. Soft succulent, I mean. Yeah, it's going to be too much green, I think. But we don't want to throw away any cards. Still looks pretty. So now we'll do the middle part. I'm going to put my head in the camera, and I apologize if I do. There's some yellow in there. Maybe we should do this one black, and that will put some color into this little dot here. Put the mental black, and we'll put this in the black on the card, and maybe it'll, so it won't be so much green. That's okay. Oh well, we tried. I think Sharon Armstrong says that we went rogue. I think it's how they say that. Those girls from Texas. We went rogue and it worked or it didn't work, or it's our card. We can do what we want to do with it. So let me put this away so I don't have my arm in it. And even though I have a dark black shirt on, blue actually, navy blue. Okay, so we'll put that away and we'll do some dimensionals on this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see. It's my little dimensional picker tool. And then I put it in my little dimensional dumpster. Oh, I forgot to put my sentiment on it. So I am going to take this off. Let's see, what side is it on? I'm just going to take these bottom 2 off. And do my sentiment on here. And fresh freesia, I'm going to do it on. So I'll put it right there. That gives it a little bit of color. And then I'll put 2 more dimensionals down. I If I would have left the dimensionals on there, then it wouldn't have stamped evenly or correctly. So I had to take the dimensionals off. Had to be done. And then we'll put that one right here. And then we have another card base that I cut 4 1/4. And there's my bone. Here's my bone. My bone folder. And then we will. Come on. I just make sure I get the corners so they don't come up on you. I should have done the second flower in yellow, but that's okay. It's still a pretty card. Oh, as I'm thinking, and look, I have green on my hand, so I got green on the back of this card. So this card might be a donation card. I forgot. We have not been stamping the insides. So this one is soft succulent. And we're going to do wishing you the happiest of birthdays. So that's that one. So we'll put that one there. And then this one is fresh freesia. Let me clean off my stamp and get fresh freesia in there. There. There we go. And that one, oh, that's the one I made. So it's already stamped. Okay. So I'll put that right there. And then now we're going to do the polished pink, which is this color right here. Can you see the greenery? Is that pretty? So, okay. So now we have a piece of paper. I'm going to flip this over in case there's green on it. Okay, we got the stems. There we go. Now we got polished pink. And we're going to put it right there. I love polished pink. Polished pink is one of my favorites. I use it a lot. Polished pink. And then we're going to do our little flower in polished pink. Let's see. I like to move it around because there's like a little flower, a little wing that goes that way. So that's kind of where I can measure it, where it goes on the stem. So that's done. And now we need to do our yellows for the middle. And we will do yellow there. And I will just do a second stamp off for that one. There we go. And then we have birthday wishes. And there we go. We're done with that. Oh, let me clean that better. And then now we're going to do some dimensionals on this one. And there's the dimensionals on that one. I have my hostess code up on the screen on the little ticker because I have 2 of the adorable owls stamp sets. If anybody is interested, you just have to spend $35 on my website and use that host code, and the host code ends, I believe, this Friday. If you're wanting to buy if you're wanting to get one of those stamp sets, I will mail it to you for free if you make a $35 purchase and use that host code. I still have some of the celebration items left, and I'm going to try to get rid of them. And if anybody's interested and they didn't get one of the sets and they were, you know, was in a situation where they didn't get their hands on one and they would like one, and you can go to www.madebymd.com or at AOL.com as well, and you can get a hold of me either way. And oh no, that fell on the yellow. We don't want the yellow. Daffodil. We want polished pink for this one. Okay, so wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Okay. And then this one turned out really pretty. And then I gotta do my little handmade by Marie with Made by MD. And then, so these are the 3 cards that we made. We made a soft succulent one. Put them this way. There's a polished pink one and then a fresh freesia one. So let me see if I can zoom that in a little bit. Here's my, there it is. There we go. Now we can move them so that you can see all 3 of them. There we go. At least you can see all 3 of them. Okay. So I am off like a dirty shirt, and everybody have a good week, and I will see you maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Thank you. Bye-bye.